Gharial has been placed under the critically endangered category within the IUCN Red List. The gharial is one of the largest crocodilians with the narrowest snout of any species, with males reaching up to 6 meters. Its name comes from the bulbous nasal appendage of the adult male, which resembles an Indian pot called a gara. Variation in snout shape occurs with age. It generally becomes proportionally shorter and thicker with age. 2 possible functions have been attributed to it: as a vocal resonator, which produces a loud buzzing noise during vocalization, and as a visual signal to females. The distinctive narrow snout of the gharial is a superb adaptation for catching prey underwater. By providing very little resistance to water, it enables the gharial to whip its head sideways through the water to snatch fish with its small razor-sharp teeth. Although adults feed primarily on fish, juvenile gharials sustain themselves on a vast array of invertebrates. The difference in physical appearance between the sexes is unique to this species of crocodilian and is accentuated by the larger size of the males. Furthermore, unlike other crocodilians, the gharial has relatively weak legs and when fully grown is unable to raise its body above the ground on land. The gharial breeding season occurs between December and January. Adult females, which reach maturity and become sexually receptive at around 10 years old, are defended in harems by individual males. It is thought that the male's bulbous gara may be a visual sex indicator, sound resonator, or bubbling device utilized during courtship. Nesting occurs from March to May, when the females drag themselves onto dry land to excavate an egg chamber in the sandy banks above the floodline, into which around 40 large eggs are buried. The eggs are naturally incubated in the nest hole, but the female remains near the nest to guard it from predators such as pigs, jackals, lizards, and mongooses. After around 70 days, when the hatchlings are ready to emerge, they call out from inside the eggs, alerting the mother to dig the eggs out of the nest hole. Gharials do not display the crocodilian habit of transporting hatchlings in its jaw, but the young stay with their mother for several weeks to several months. Historically, the gharial was found in India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh, but is now extinct from most of these countries. The remaining gharial populations are restricted to India and Nepal and are highly fragmented. Probably the most aquatic of the crocodilians, gharials are found in the calmer, deep areas of fast-flowing rivers. They usually leave the water only to bask and nest, both of which occur on sandbanks. Habitat loss and degradation poses the biggest threat to this species' survival, as the human population continues to encroach on the river systems where they are found. Dams, irrigation projects, sand mining, and artificial embankments have all encroached on the gharial's habitat, reducing its range to just 2% of what it was. In addition, fishing removes important food sources and can cause clashes with fishermen, leading to accidental or deliberate death. And gharials can clash with fishermen, leading to accidental or deliberate death. Eggs are collected for medicinal properties, and adult males are hunted due to their belief that the snout has aphrodisiac effects. Gharial population levels reached a catastrophic low in the 1970s, prompting a massive rescue campaign. Restocking programs involved captive breeding and ranching, where wild eggs are reared in captivity and then re-released. This was established in India in 1975 and Nepal in 1978, and these worked to generally bring these species back from the brink of extinction. However, in recent years, the population has suffered more decline, and in 2006, less than 200 breeding adults remained in the wild. The current decline indicates that habitat degradation and hunting needs to be prevented to ensure the species' survival. Consequently, the focus of current conservation efforts is moving away from captive breeding programs towards other initiatives such as the protection of gharial habitat, enforcement of the species' protected status, and the education and involvement of local people in the species conservation. At the forefront of this is the Gharial Conservation Alliance, an international organisation of individuals dedicated to saving gharials from extinction.